One of the most common questions that I get asked when I'm teaching new students is when they're trying to learn a new song, is they'll often say, "What's the strumming pattern? What's the strumming pattern for this? How should I strum this? What's the strumming pattern?" People get really obsessed about strumming patterns, and it's very important that you understand the strumming pattern is only ever down, up, down, up. That's all it ever is, okay? We don't ever want you to get into a pattern of learning a bespoke strumming pattern for a certain song, because what happens then is you can't apply that to a different song, or maybe you can, but you'll sound very one-dimensional, and it can all get very robotic, and that's not what we want, dude, okay? We want you to develop a sense of musicality. We want you to be able to express different things with different songs. And the only way you can do that is by getting out of the thought process that there's a specific strumming pattern that should be used for certain songs. Sure, yeah, sometimes there are particular strumming patterns that have to be played if you want the song to sound just like an original song that you're trying to replicate. I understand that. But it's much better for you as a guitar learner to develop your own sense of musicality. So what I'm going to teach you very quickly is a technique that I teach all of our students, which is a universal strumming pattern. So it's a strumming pattern that you can use on any song, and it will develop your strumming technique in a really strong way. Okay, there's 4 steps to this. Okay, I'm going to rattle through them. Feel free to pause the video, move back and listen to it again. Number 1, identify the beat of the song. Okay, now the beat of the song is always regular. The beat of a song isn't, yeah, that's not it. The beat of a song is always, the beats are regularly spaced. And the beat of a song, it's easy for some people to feel it, and some of the people just can't feel the beat at all. But as a general rule, the beat of a track is how you would tap your foot when you were listening to it, or how you would clap your hands along to the song, okay? If you're still really struggling with it, if you listen to the track, then you can pick out on the drums, there'll either be the bass drum, which is the deep dum 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 drum, or the snare drum, which is like a ka ka ka, and then there's a hi-hat, which is tss 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 tss. And with one of those 3, no matter what the style of music, you'll be able to pick out the beat of the song, okay? But for most people, it's just how you would tap your foot. And for probably about 80% of people, you'll be fine. You'll easily find the beat using that. And then once you've got the beat of this track established, then this is the rule. You'd strum 1 downstroke on each beat. So let's say the beat of the track is, yeah? Then you would strum down, 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 yeah? So far we've covered 2 of the 4 steps. Step 1, identify the beat of the song. Step 2, strum 1 downstroke on each beat. Step 3 is we add an upstroke in as we're strumming down, if you see what I mean. So it's like, so instead of it being down, 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 it's down, up, down, up, down, up. So the upstrokes aren't replacing the downstrokes. It hasn't become down, up, down, up. The tempo is still down, 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 but we've added the upstrokes in. So it's now down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Identify the beat of the track, play a downstroke on each beat of the track, add an upstroke halfway in between each downstroke. And then for some songs, you'll need a 4th step, but for lots of songs, you don't need it. The 4th step is just double it, okay? So if you were playing down, up, down, up, down, up, then you need to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And the reason for that is everybody feels music slightly differently. And that's why this technique works for everybody, okay? So sometimes you will do the first 3 steps and it will still feel a bit sparse. If that's the case, if it feels a bit empty, you just need to exactly double everything that you're doing. Not add a little bit in here, take a little bit away there. Exactly double everything that you're doing. And those 4 steps, they work on every song, okay? It's something that works on every single song. And I've tried it with hundreds of different students, with hundreds of different songs, and it works, okay? It's a guaranteed formula. And the beauty of that is it gives you something you can use on every track. Now, of course, as you develop as a guitarist, you can start leaving some downstrokes out and adding some in. And you can start developing that idea much, much more. But to begin with, as a guitar learner, you just want something that you can hang your hat on that will allow you to get a foothold in any song, and that formula works a treat, okay? So give it a try, let me know what you think.